Just a moment, I'm just getting my model up. But hello everyone. There we go. We're back today with another sponsored stream from Stream Elements with Honkai Star Rail. I should be up momentarily. There we go. I just gotta move myself a little. I'm a little stuck. There we go. How's everyone doing today? Okay. Am I clicked in? Okay. lots of notifications. I have claimed nothing so far. Oh, let me get my headphones on. There we go. Ooh. The daily check-in is giving, extra stuff. So remember to do your daily check-in. I literally copied the things. Oh. That would be why. I didn't have the bar. I was like, I copied all the filters. There's nowhere to click it? Oh, there we go. I was like, can I click the daily check-in? No, it would need me to do the thing. Aw, you're so cute. I know. Hang on. I'm pulling it up. Let's see. Can I move this tab elsewhere? I'll just exit it altogether. There we go. I'll just do it on my actual Google.
Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Having trigram on both ends. The third to last line says, today is a good day for public service and overtime.
I believe the internal temperature we're looking for is 135. Check it in like 10 minutes. Okay. That should get me the daily check-in. There we go. With the extra rewards. What do we need to do here? Use the Omni synthesizer. Let's do some simulated before we start the story. No, don't talk to Herta. As you can see, the simulated has restarted, and I have not done any. We got a new world. World 9. Let's use Ho-Ho. And I think I needed more of the gold remembrance. Are the other paths up? No, not those new paths. They're just in the gears. Got one of the good curios. Upon entering battle, all allies will nullify all damage received except for DOT until after they are attacked and cannot be debuffed for 3 turns. Ah, fun. So simulated is not normally like this, but yeah.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
That's new.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Yes, I did Akron murder it. She could do that in simulated.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Yeah, I'm so glad you convinced me to pull for her.
Leave it to me.
Oh no. They made little puppy noises.
Lies an endless abyss.
Survive or be destroyed.
Yes.
There is no other choice. So deathless. I'll crush them all.
Hopefully you get her. This music's got very Funhouse vibes going to it.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Bitch. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and I believe the big pot is back where it normally is. Gotcha. The floating fish are interesting. Oh, want to see something cool?
Storms on the horizon. Stream 4. Lean bold blades.
Aw, man. I guess I wasn't OP enough for it.
Stay calm.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed.
Or maybe I hit the wrong button. I could have hit the wrong button.
So deathless. I'll crush them all.
Ill tidings manifest.
We'll try it next time.
Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion.
Darn. All blessings in possession are swapped to random blessings. I don't really want that. Lose all currently possessed cosmic fragments. Replaces all curios. Ugh. All of these are not the greatest choices for my current progress. I'm gonna go with the cosmic fragments. Fragments. At least it increases my crit. Ice damage. Yep. And effectively Herta does nothing for me because I just lost all my fragments. Ooh, yes, error code. Okay. Reduce all damage taken. Basic attack, recover extra skill points. Increases damage dealt by all I think I'm gonna go with the skill points.
Stream 4.
Goodbye. The drops should still be available. Are they not up? Yeah, it shows the drops. Yep, yep. Okay.
Bold blades.
Oh. I clicked too quick. And that error code's fixed. Just like that. Let's do the encounter. After achieving victory, obtain a 2-star blessing. Let's do the 3-star blessing and a curio.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an
Can you flip them?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Not what we're looking for. Okay, destructible objects will appear more frequently and rewards obtained from them are doubled. That's pretty good. Gain 1 to 2 random blessings after obtaining this curio. It's not too bad, but I need the high level ones. Okay, thank you, hon. And then we'll cut into it and I'll look at it. They smell good. Upon entering battle, there is a 100% fixed chance to add all enemies one weakness of the same type as allies currently on the team. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do that one.
Storms on the horizon. Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
I guess I have to get her talent up more for that. But, she could do the same thing she does with the smaller enemies for elite bosses as well. But I don't have her talent super high.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. So devils. Crush them all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
And then after this, we gotta do the 2.1 new content for their first anniversary.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the
Gotta meet the new characters.
It too shall fall. Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Destined for oblivion.
Oh, I literally read it as back in for 5 minutes. I didn't even realize that you put in. I'm. How long do the potatoes go? Like to boil them? You just boil them until you can cleanly put a fork through one. Yes, brain autocorrect. Yay! New things. When entering the battle, resonance regenerates energy when an enemy becomes frozen. Path resonance regenerates energy. Nice. Oh, more things. Upon entering the battle, regenerates path resonance energy to max and increase path resonance damage by 40%. We could do when choosing your blessings after winning a battle, all blessings that appear are guaranteed to be of 3-star rarity. Yo, we need that. I am only missing the 3-star ones. Ooh, what is this? Neat. That's cool. I wonder what character that's for.
Stream forth the gleam.
Also, this is one of the new characters, Archeron. We pulled her last time. Because Xanthos convinced us to. She's really fun. Highly recommend. Oh, I noticed the textures are back. They were there the whole time. What do you mean? They're still here.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
It's already been destroyed. I need like 7 of those. Ooh, transaction or occurrence? Let's do a transaction. I don't do those very often. I can't do anything. Riveting, wasn't it? We'll just have her to disappear because I can give her nothing either. Okay. Can you cut one and I'll look at it?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, this is fun.
Retribution will find
Take home.
beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. So devils, I'll crush them all.
I weep for the departed. It is a fall.
We are chunking at him.
Still waters of oblivion.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ill fate is dead.
Okay, another phase? Yeah, I figured. Say funeral's kiss.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So devils, I'll crush them all.
Destined for oblivion.
Ill tidings manifest.
Yeah, right? I feel like it was so quick.
Still waters of oblivion.
Wait, to be fair, this was the first level.
It too shall fall.
Beneath the water lies an
It's been a
endless
while.
abyss.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. So devils, I'll crush them all.
Ill fate descends.
Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion.
So who did he take? I thought he used, that thing where they like, oh, yeah, that thing.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for
You didn't cut one?
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Beneath the water lies an
Oh,
endless abyss.
good to know.
still waters of oblivion.
Ill tidings manifest.
That wasn't bad at all. Did I level up her sphere? I want to see if I just got a better sphere for her. Yeah, I did just get a better sphere for her, I think. Yeah, that was the new one. More speed. I'm too poor. Money is definitely essential in this game, like the in-game money. Is what I mean. But what's really nice is when you hit the max Trailblaze level, all of your XP becomes money. It's so nice. Also, hey, Herda. Oh yeah, we could do that standard pull. We got our last Herda Eidolon.
Define inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Is that new? Did they always do that when you unlock the Eidolon? Oh.
Mountain Mark.
Oh, it's new. That's awesome. Yay! More level up stuff.
From top to bottom.
Oh yeah, and we get that. We'll do that in a little bit. Oh, hello!
The third to last line means... someone's slacking off right now.
Invokes blessings for Bantamwell summoning. Culinary rituals. You doing some culinary rituals?
Wind on top with mountain under.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Find the second.
Click. Who? Cocolia? Oh, what? We got a gold. Yo. Hi, Bronya. I was literally just telling, Xanthos why would he pull off stream earlier? Because he did the exact same thing and got the exact same person. Just copying that. Saving it for later. Because I don't think I can post to social through this right now. But I sure will. My Blade team. Oh, hi, Pella. Gotta make sure we tell Ace. Oh no, that means I have to give Bronya back her light cone. I don't remember who it's on. Okay. Saved for later. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Well, you wanna summon me a Locha too? Oh, there's a 4-star, so maybe we got a Galar. Maybe. Oh, hey, look, there's the boy. I don't think we can exchange. Nope, we're a little short.
The last line? Hmm.
Alright, Galar was the one that I was originally working on before.
Stay focused. Push forward.
That's my, E6 Pella now. I did not have one before.
Careful. Don't get too lost in those sweet dreams.
You know, I was halfway, like, expecting him to say eyes, and that would have made sense, being the Eidolon features his eye. But then he said dreams and threw me for a curve. Alright, I currently have Franya's on Rune May. I'm gonna just put this on here for now. Because I'm not gonna build her yet. Oof. Oof. No. The mismatched set.
Time for some sweet tea.
Okay. Let's do the daily real quick. Then new content. I swear. We just gotta go taste some tea.
Want to try a cup of
I like this
90%
music.
concentrated, flaming, potent tea?
They also have fantastic music just throughout the whole game. Just in general. Let's drink it up. Oh, I've been transported. I don't know where I am, but we're gonna teleport to get closer to our goal.
Inbound.
artisanal flaming potent tea.
What's up? Did you already eat it? I was gonna tell you to make some of the pot stickers as well. But you could do that in the air fryer. Or in the wok. Gotta go to Panacone. To the Reverie. And that is the last of the steak. That's why we didn't make more.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
Do we get a
First of all,
confirmation?
can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they
Interesting.
never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Panacone has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream.
Love
and
the
person
floating
in distress will
tea
be
sets.
forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape.
You're so good, sweetie.
Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
While this is going, I'm just gonna get a drink.
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
Sorry, I'll choose this real quick. Oh, and I forgot I had my vitamin. Oh, I'm actually... have the focus one. One side of the story.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already
cheese that you're gonna have to grate because I didn't realize we were out of grated cheese.
Everyone's got their own agenda.
But we have to use that anyway.
Carefully,
Might as well.
you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron.
I'm glad it was good.
These schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows. Right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real
But yeah.
one. And there's no sign of
Check
any
out all that
distortion
and,
grafting on.
The IPC is not the garden, and there are real limits
And then
to
just
what
salt
they
and
can
pepper.
actually do. But
Salt,
you know
pepper,
all this. Friend, let's not
parsley,
beat around the
adobo.
bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral
There's so much
Express.
parsley.
I told you I'm just not interested
No.
in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to
Just trying to get rid of that,
I'm here to retrieve some
that
lost property for the
tub of it,
IPC.
because we got
Catch my
another
drift.
thing.
I'm talking ownership.
We
of
got a
this
larger
frontier
bin.
prison.
Thing.
This has all become a bad
Huh?
debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds.
Yeah, I just put them in the,
IPC has tried
the
sitting
tall
down
one?
for negotiations
The one that's on
time
top?
and again, but
Yeah.
the family wouldn't even
And,
take my calls.
air fry for about 10
You
minutes.
have no
and I just
idea
flip 'em
how
around.
difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They hashed out the existence of
do like
death
425.
before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble.
Oh, they confirmed
in
her
the
death?
cup.
Or just...
Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So
I think it's just speculation of,
I need your help.
what happened. I've got something on right now. I think they meant something going on, but, you know. I'll just fill in the blanks. It's all good.
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we
Okay.
get to the truth behind the
Buongiorno,
death, we can have
Giovanna, with
justice
your,
for Robin.
Upside down heart there.
While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment.
He's great, though.
This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family.
Cup.
So they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC.
Mhm.
But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you. And the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
You want to take the family... Take advantage of the family's trust in us. The Nameless would never associate with the IPC. That's not true. We were just working with Topaz. Which was a great part of the story. Highly recommend. This is above my pay grade.
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions,
Here's the deets.
call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but
He just sauntered off.
something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
I just confirmed the milk. Yes, a cup. I was like 99% sure.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you.
On the surface.
But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
I definitely enjoy that they give the main character a voice, actually. And it doesn't matter which protagonist you choose, whether it's the male or female, you still get voice dialogue from them. Which is also nice that you can choose to be whether you're a male or female to play as. Let's do for Firefly's sake.
That is something I agree on. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
Oh, we get more questions. Nice.
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before.
Also, FYI, this
Plus, it
game
seems
won
unlikely that
Best
there would
Mobile
be two
Game
lethal entities
in
loose in the dreamscape.
the App Store for 2023.
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer. But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
I think a big part of that contributing to winning that was the
time span. In and of itself, that's very unusual.
the availability to
The collapse of
play it in
Pentagon's
multi-platform.
dreamscape started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections.
Like, I started on mobile, but it's great that I could play on PC or even PS5 if I wanted to.
If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then
No?
a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are
But
worth
it really runs the
thoroughly
best on
chewing
mobile.
over.
Sorry, my mic stand just fell.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion. Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Having trigram on both ends. The third to last line says, Today is a
Would
good
if I
day for
could,
public
ma'am.
service and
I'm still
overtime.
working on my mic.
Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Huh?
Okay,
Mountain
it's
marsh
good.
from top to bottom. The third to last line means
We're good. We'll just follow her real quick. And then I'll get back to a sitting position. Hold on, there's stuff around here, Black Swan.
huh?
Come here for a moment, hon.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to grab these later. Ooh, more music. I wonder if I stray too far if she says something. Guess not.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Ah, hold on just a sec.
That's real.
There you go. A small parting gift.
The root
If
of your
one day
ear.
you unfortunately
Okay.
fall into the deep waters of the memory zone, and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating
And this is where that video happened that Star Rail put out.
Forward to them.
Oh. One of our friends, March 7th, has messaged us. Alice, are you still at the hotel in the Dreamscape? Alice, have you run into trouble? We got separated in the memory zone, but Alice is with the memory keeper. I feel so antsy. Help. March, stay calm. Do I need to get off the express and help? Not at the moment. Or just let me know if you need me. The Reverie Hotel in the real world is very calm. Not much is happening. It's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad, did she? I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. Cena's been corded off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with the family with some family delegates. Let's meet somewhere near this Clocky statue later.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
This is ridiculous.
Ooh, I get to absorb emotions. Ooh, I needed an anger gear for somebody. Also in this semi-open world part of the game, you can get achievements. By doing like random things such as like looking at all the dumpsters in Bellabog and like looking at all the trash cans, or even getting run over by a car in Penacone. Unfortunately, I already got that one, so I can't show you that achievement. How do I get up there? How do? Oh, okay. I found the steps. Ooh, do I get to absorb your emotions? I do. Very nice. So we got another angry gear. Someday what? Gotcha, here's the steps.
Enjoy Clocky's pizza. Every stick of the clock is a tasty one.
I wonder if exercising.
Alright, let's go to the Clocky statue. Teleports are very convenient.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Ooh.
Now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Oh.
Appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive, as are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
We are fire.
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is in.
I only wish this was a full cinematic. I feel like that would be even more awesome. This is great, though.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists. Just
And I kind of just want to see him animated.
everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible
It'll happen at some point, though. He's got to be in a cinematic.
to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
There we
I still
go.
see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know Who is inside that cold armor? How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
Oh?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called
About what?
impossible is merely something that is yet to
Oh,
happen.
that's fine.
That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Thanks, sweetie.
Hang on.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on.
Him and Zuko would be
while
friends.
undercurrents bubble
I think
up
you're
from the
right.
Dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Hey, Silent, how are you?
All the while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here?
How's your day going?
Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start,
Ace
what are we
Detective.
going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should
The
make
family.
things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still,
To play both sides?
It's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you
That's fair.
suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
Yeah, March, you never know when you're just gonna get stabbed in the back. It's cool, you can bully me whenever. I kinda wanna see what she says.
No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
We'll collaborate. Oh, okay. Thanks, boss. That's it. That's not what I said. Yes, he's the new sugar daddy.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
We will tell everybody in a moment. Cause we're gonna pay Clocky.
Remember to bring more next time.
Talk to Himiko.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Okay, perhaps he's going for the hotel, going for the family, Acheron, or the express.
An attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely. Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Okay, so perhaps the family?
He's definitely going for the family, and it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
Okay. Acheron?
Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her, and can't rush to any conclusions.
Okay. The Express.
I was also considering this possibility, especially because he respects you so much and has sought you out before a few times. Perhaps he's also unsure of your intentions and is probing you. just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
I think FrostyBot got that whole thing incorrect. They tried.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin.
Yeah, you know, according to FrostyBot, Zuko's my side piece there.
Connection to that memory zone meme, or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
I know, right? And you know, if I have a side piece as a prince, then why are we in debt?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
Weird. I can't seem to remember. Powerful woman, mysterious, very gentle. I'm gonna go with weird.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Okay, where is March?
I really love Clocky.
Ah.
Checked off the list.
They really love Clocky.
Can this be considered the majestic hall of art?
Huh.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
We'll restore all the dreams back to normal.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
But March 7th skin when?
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among current clues. The two murders
The dress that she wears
witnessed
in
are
one of the
most
stories
directly
was
connected.
cute as heck.
I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back
Right?
into reality and verify Miss Firefly's
Snap
situation
back to
at the
reality.
hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Oh, someone said each one of the express has like this this symbol on them somewhere.
I'll leave it to you then.
I know Trailblazer has it somewhere in the front.
Go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care.
Oops, there goes Clocky.
I will.
That was pretty good.
Keep in touch.
I think they said Welt's the only one without that.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Oh.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is
That was pretty
Welgang.
good.
I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Does she know?
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Well
That
then.
shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Oh?
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr.
Okay.
Green, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation
Amazing.
coming up will last forever.
Oh, could've. Because they did settle in Penacony. So they could be with the
I've been
family.
watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Huh.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
She's
The
a
Annihilation
necromancer.
Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Oh.
Well done, Dubra.
Who is Dubra?
Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the Flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Huh?
What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... no. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
Oh?
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet store, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Is she talking with one of the,
A phone.
the Aeons?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement.
Okay.
Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has
Can you see what Ami wants?
established and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Okay.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Aeon belief system.
Oh, sorry, they're pronounced eons.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey.
Avjin?
Then yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness.
Attica.
Oh, Gaiathra Triclops,
if thou can
And she
hear me,
goes.
please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly.
That's one way to put it, man.
And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream.
Don't ask for a violent one, damn.
Why would this child be born to face impending death?
Excuse me?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining? Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra.
Is that the abundance, Aeon?
Child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avjen.
Is that Adventurine's real name?
May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever
Is it?
peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Okay.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony.
Yeah, what the heck?
They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I
Memory
graciously deigned to
Zone
establish
meme.
connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene.
Is Dr. Ratio from the IPC? I don't
Their
remember.
trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so...
Ah,
I
gotcha.
gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family.
Yes, we did.
Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Hey, you can
complete and utter loss.
you can stream and we could just raid you.
Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant
I'm just
watch
kidding.
of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a
Infinitesimal.
manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
That's my question too.
Is this
Slim
a public
chances,
hearing
bub.
or a private trial?
If it were the former,
Go talk to the brother.
it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Yeah, Dr. Ratio doesn't do that.
Fine. Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off.
Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for
The show is about to begin.
hosting the code for the in-game rewards for new players.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Great plans.
Fortress. Well, I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
No one's. His
Who's
own.
to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Ooh. We could change points of view. Very cool. Hold up, what's his phone? Yes. Nice. Okay. We're gonna do our event. And now I know how to do this thing. Can you do multiple? No, just one? I can do it to myself? Okay. Where'd you be? There you are. Well, everybody gets one. I guess. Hey, I didn't even know you could give anybody anything. Until you streamed. I was like, oh, that's an option? Oops. After joining the Cloud Knights, Xusheng still can't escape academic classes. The little lady can't get her grades up and has no choice but to seek you out to tutor her on Cloud Knight's general scientific knowledge. You acutely notice that Xusheng gets distracted easily due to her love for hubbubs and crowds. There are only 2 days left to the test. She vows to maintain her focus and as you look upon her arduously studying. Let's get some buffs. Try again. Here we go. Yeah, credits. Ooh, we need another land acquisition. What the heck? Okay. Nice. Oh. There we go. Fushuan has deliberately shown some professional initiative, but it's an indefinite wait till she gets promoted to general. He looks to you. More please, you love to see it. Apparently. She's slacking off at work again and playing Celestial Jade, yet you're helping Fushuan with her work. You decide to the male protagonist's feelings in the Angler mystery have spawned two factions. The childhood friend faction, which supports the female protagonist, and the survived all odds together faction, which supports the female. How should you handle the conflict between these two? You encounter a wild beast at Scale Gorge Waterscape Beach. A drift bottle containing treasures lodged in its mouth. The poor thing is in such a predicament because it was trying to instinctively protect the bottle. You will Does this beast drop stellar jades? You're at the Reverie and you overhear guests discussing the IPC's most wanted man, the unkillable swordsman. The chatters are both excited and terrified from his astronomical bounty to his egregious crimes, and from the souls that died under his blade to how fast his blade is. How fast can his blade be? The guests are red in the face now, as they have been debating this for 2 system hours. Nice. Ooh, you do multiplier times 3. You find many wanted posters in the golden hour. They all point to the same person. Well, a tall, silver-armored man with blazing red hair as part of the Nameless protecting the cosmos. Is your duty. Will you find a way to track down this dangerous criminal? Nice. Let's go this way. It was the end, that's why. I was like, it won't show me where it's going. In Penacony's dream, banknotes will spew out anytime, then the wallet that you just picked up. You're in the dreamscape provided by Dr. Edward. You are an elegant knight, and your lord has been wrongfully imprisoned. You have a way to rescue him, but it will cause you to forsake your knightly oath. You encounter a lost Miss Archeron at a hotel. At the hotel. You intend to help her return to her room, but the both of you seem to have lost your way. Ponder for a moment to decide. You run into a vexed waiter at the golden hour. He has been berated by his manager for lacking people skills and wishes to ask you how you would serve customers. Let's just go with that. Oh, oops. Oh, I could go up to 4. I can play one more time? What? Damn. The Curio joy filtration system appears to have been used a little too frequently by other researchers. The researcher who manages the Curio wonders if a fee should be charged. You notice a researcher surreptitiously turn off the food order robot. Why would such people even exist? You will. The children aboard the space station mature faster than most, but child-on-child bullying is still a juvenile offense. You coincidentally run into such a scene. Arlen has asked that you eliminate Antimatter Legion remnants in a zone to protect public assets, yet you're surprised to find out that there are no monsters, but a Wababoo is breaking the equipment there. Issue him a ticket requesting compensation. You're charged with tending to Rune May's creations. One of them, the butler, is causing trouble again. It also appears to be of high standing among other creations. You take a look. During the Belobog Dark Blue scam, court sessions among victims, a guest is invited onto the stage. He's hunched and wearing a hat and begins to narrate his experience through weeping sobs. You notice that the listeners sympathize with his plight. At this moment, someone from the crowd yells, "We should support this old miser on the stage with donations." When you see this, you shout. Nice. I've done this one. Nice. Let's obtain land revenue. Nice. You and Lynx arrive at the Snow Plains for a research expedition. Both of you split up and get to work. You discover mysterious rocks. Perhaps it means something. Even if Bronya has made many decisions in her life, she's always hesitant when it comes to choices with pros and cons. She wishes to ask how you'll choose. I don't know if I'll reach the end test yet. By the end of this. Probably one more day. Nice. Oh, you can keep going? Interesting. I guess because I made a milestone. Maybe? Oh, look at that. I'm just gonna speed these. $46. I don't know, we'll see what happens when I use the rest of them. Oh. Assignments. Scientific questions. Really? Experimental. Really? There we go. Oh, okay. Well, I've completed it now, but might as well use the last roll. You know? You got an old man in the chair? That way that won't show up anymore. But I like this one. Package to the Nameless. Interesting. Okay. With that, we're gonna end. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here. Let's see if there is anybody that I would like. Thank you everyone for staying. Yeah, we're just gonna end. Alright. Good night.